So, I guess that's that, huh? It's hopeless then. I'm just gonna have to stand up in front of everyone and tell them that I don't even have a presentation to give. And no idea on how to save all their jobs because I'm just an incompetent buffoon. I am a loser. I don't think that's how... hell. What do I know, right? Nothing. That's what. Oh, dear Christ, all these people are counting on me, and all I've done is disappoint everyone and shirk my responsibility. I really don't care for responsibility, if that wasn't obvious. Man, you're telling me. I don't know. I was in a really bad place before I got this promotion, and I just... If I go back now... I can't go back. I can't go back to being the person I was before. I can't go back to waking up every day knowing that I don't matter. Knowing that nobody sees me as anything but a complete joke. That if I didn't wake up one morning, nobody would notice or care. I'm sure it doesn't feel that way sometimes. Peter's just a nice guy. He'd do that for anyone. Right, well, because he cares about the plant, our employees. I guess, Thank you. Sincerely, I really needed to hear all this. And, I'm really, really grateful for Peter's friendship. I don't say it to him enough, but I really am. I'd be so lost running this place without him, and I really should have just asked him to do this presentation from the start. Yeah, I really don't want to bother him any further, but for the sake of our employees, I guess I really should, huh? Well, let's get going then. But, thanks again, buddy. You've been a real pal to me today, and, you know, you've more than earned those $5. Come on, let's talk to Peter. Get the inevitable yelling over with. Boy, there sure are a lot of people in here. You know, I'm actually not as nervous as I thought I'd be. I'm not normally the best at giving presentations, but knowing Peter's video is going to do all the heavy lifting for me, well, at least I'm in safe hands, you know? I know I shouldn't even be surprised at this point, but man, Peter really came through for me. Again. I really don't know what I'd do if not for... yeah. Well, I'd best get to it then, hey? Attention, everyone. Oh, wow, that actually did it. You're all looking right at me. Huh. Oh, right. So, I've prepared a video presentation, which, I'm gonna present to you, to all of you, like, right now. So, without further ado, hell, I can't do this. I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't just ride on the coattails of someone who's infinitely more qualified to fix this place up than I'll ever be. Not anymore. You see, armed with my trusty John key, I figured I had what it takes to finish a simple slideshow presentation for you all, and, well, I botched it. Of course. No surprise there, am I right? And, of course, Peter came to the rescue and swooped in with a finished video for me to present to you guys so I wouldn't look like a buffoon. Well, actually, that isn't true. He didn't quite swoop in. I had to go into his office and, ask him for help, but my point is, as always, Peter was prepared. But I wasn't. You know, today's actually really been pretty eye-opening for me. I've had to grapple with a lot of difficult questions, like, why won't my PC work? Can eels blink? And, of course, why do I even want to be in charge of this place? You see, a couple of years ago, I was a real mess, as I'm sure you can all remember. I remember taking a long overdue shower one morning and looking over at my reflection in the bathroom mirror. And even through the misty air and the steam in the mirror, I could still barely make out my reflection. And then it dawned on me that I didn't like a single thing about myself. I didn't like how I looked, how I talked, how easily people take advantage of me. I stared at this tiny, insignificant, this worthless speck of a man looking back at me, and, well, I wished I could have been anyone else. I carried that feeling with me for a long time, and I made a lot of really bad choices. I drank a lot, and I was a real downer, you know? It made it hard to talk to me. But you guys still put in the effort. I didn't make good choices because I thought it was pointless, you know? Can't polish a turd, right? I mean, I assume you can't. I've never tried. Well, my point is, when I was promoted to manage this whole plant, it was like a miracle, you know? To be recognized not just as a person, but as someone who has value. Someone who matters. I'd never felt I'd mattered before at all, and as I tried my hardest to fix what was wrong with this place and kept failing, well, I wondered if that recognition was all just a fluke, you know? A cosmic blunder of some sort. I wondered if you'd all be better off without me. But the mist has parted and I can see myself clearer now. Even with half of the building on fire, after weeks of not being paid, it wasn't in your faith in my abilities as a leader that kept you all coming back. It was your faith in me as a person. I can see that now. Clear as day. You never saw me as a leader, but as one of you guys. Just a normal fella, in way over his head. But I don't need to be the boss to feel important or valued anymore, because I now understand how badly each of you wanted me to succeed. How you all stuck by me through thick and thin because your faith in me was stronger than anything this place could throw at you. Truth be told, I'm really the luckiest guy in the world, having such great workers and friends, like Joe Fox, who has the most integrity of anyone I've ever met, or Rebecca Adkins, who's the toughest person I've ever met, and Peter, who... Man, where do I even begin? He saved my life, and encouraged me to be better even when I couldn't see my own value. To have so many amazing people in my life rooting for me, it's nuts I ever wanted to be anyone else. In hindsight, I wish I could have seen all of this on my own instead of forcing you to have such a substandard boss. But that isn't who I am anymore. I'm Rodger Jones, and I'm good just as I am. No matter what I do, you'll always be here for me, and you can't know how much that means to me. And that's why, effective immediately, I'm resigning my position and appointing Peter as the new boss of this place. So, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you all for being the fire in my lobby barrel, the lone light at the end of this dark tunnel. This is for all of you. Thank you. Oh, wait, I forgot something important. I want to just really quickly thank someone who helped me realize all of what I just said. Helped me realize I don't need to be the boss to be happy. My good friend, New Folder 2. No matter what I do, what I am, I can always count on that little guy to do a jig in the corner of my desktop. And that's all you really need to be happy. Thank you. Hey, buddy, what a coincidence. What are you doing here? Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? Still, what a crazy coincidence, huh? Yeah, I decided to write it over and over again until I found myself. Well, thanks for taking the time to catch up. Guess I'll just get back to Ferris wheeling. Huh? I don't know. It's kinda hard to resist the dazzling allure of the Ferris wheel. Well... yeah, I mean... yeah. Yeah! I'd like that. I'd like it a lot.